How we doing? How you doing? Never better, never better. Yeah. 2 more to go. Dangerously close. Piece of cake. All right. Take a sip here. Do it again. Gentlemen, how's everything? Good. My dad decided to. Oh, good. That's what I like to hear. I appreciate that a lot.
No, my, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, live here with my cameraman, producer, and director, Mr. Aiden Matter. You are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network as the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks take to the ice against the Wonderland Wizards. This is a U16 or U18 battle between the Midgets here, so the big boys, the high school kids out there. Wizards wearing their dark blue sweaters with the light blue trim. Wizard logo across the chest. White numbers with blue trim. Blue shorts. Dark blue socks with light blue and white trim. And we'll see who gets the start. In between the pipes is going to be Tristan Baker or Michael Chial. In between the pipes for the Wizards. And down at the other end, the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks are wearing their bright yellow sweaters with the white elbows. Blue and white trim. Blue shorts. Yellow socks with white and blue stripes, and it looks like it's going to be number 39 getting the start. In between the pipes, that's big Tyler Fields. So we're about ready to get underway. The boys are going through their warm-ups, limbering up, making sure that the groins are ready to go. We play 15 minutes periods here, ladies and gentlemen. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offside, so if you're offsides, it's an automatic whistle. If you ice the puck and you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is still icing. If it's tied at the end of regulation, ladies and gentlemen, there will be no sudden death overtime. You get a point, you get what you get, and you don't get upset and you go home. Body checking is allowed at this level. Fighting is not. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. The Seahawks and the Wizards live from the Rose Garden here, Southeastern Connecticut, Norwich to be more exact. As the Wizards are going through their warm-ups, the Seahawks are going through their warm-ups. I want to thank you so much if you're tuning in on our YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe our channel. Share it with anybody, the boys and girls. If there's any girls playing in the game, you can go back and watch the game right after on our YouTube channel. Anybody can tune in live. So please subscribe there. It helps us grow the brand, as the kids say. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. The Seahawks and the Wizards, the other Seahawks, they have a blue and yellow midget team. They just defeated the Riverhawks in a very exciting 9-8 game. So if you had the under in that game, ladies and gentlemen, you may want to double down and get your money back on this one. If you had the over, well, you may want to let it ride. All right, the Wizards finishing up their warm-ups. The Seahawks down at the other end finishing up their warm-ups. We are about ready to get underway here. There's about a minute left to go here. And the warm-ups is Fields, top of the crease, big, tall goaltender. 6'4", 6'8" with the afro. This is Tyler. Tyler, one of the nicest kids you will ever meet in your life. I love Tyler. Such a good kid. So we're getting ready to go. See the missile, Ryan Gravlin. Number 18, off to a nice start here with his Seahawks-Eagles career. Got a couple of goals on the season already, a couple of assists, and a couple of big hits. And you see Lovataire, number 21, Castile. Castile knocks it down, putting it top shelf. The Seahawks look ready to go. Center ice warming up there is Verberidge. And there's the missile once again, Ryan Gravlin. Lovataire out there. There he is, number 17, Lucas Vincenti. I was wondering where he was. There he is. Lucas, a fantastic color man, ladies and gentlemen. He hops on sometimes with me and does an absolutely brilliant job. I love Lucas. Also, one of the nicest young lads you're ever going to meet. I like a lot of the boys on this team. My daughter had the privilege of playing with quite a handful of them just a year ago. Tyler and Ryan and Lucas, just great boys. All right. We are about ready to get underway here, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we play 15-minute stanzas. As the Wizards gather their pucks in, the Seahawks gather their pucks in. They meet with their coaches, getting some last-minute instructions here. And we're about ready to get underway here from the Rose Garden. And I used to coach back in the day. I used to make sure I had a conversation with the officials before the game got underway. And I said, well, Mr. Official, you know, there's a cheeseburger in it for you if things go the Seahawks way. If things really go the Seahawks way, I'm not opposed to throwing a couple of strips of bacon on it there for you. So, yeah, I'm from New York, ladies and gentlemen. I may look Irish, but my mother's maiden name was in Gino, and my mother's maiden name was in Tano. So we don't like to leave things to chance. All right, the Wizards about ready to break the huddle. Looks like Verbiage going to get the start on left wing is going to be Luke Kramer. On right wing, is that number? It is number 18, Ryan Gravlin. Getting the start on right wing. Fields in between the pipes. Kramer on defense. It's Jack Kramer. I believe the other defenseman there. It is. That's number 65 on your scorecard, William McGann. All right, the ref drops the puck, and we are underway from Norwich. The Seahawks and the Wizards. Chipping it up, sending it in. Right on the goaltender. He steers it aside. Steered aside by the goaltender. That's Chial. He gets the start in between the pipes for the Wizards. Pinching in at the blue line. Couldn't keep it in, though, with Jack Kramer. Quickly now down the left wing is Dilly. Dilly letting the shot go. Gobbled up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving there. Fields. There'll be no rebound. So first save goes to Tyler. McCann came over, gave him a little tap in the pads there, saying, good job, Tyler. The Seahawks win the draw. Trying to get the puck out. Away come the Seahawks now, chipping it up. Here's Gravlin. Gravlin's got help. Gravlin down the right wing. Gravlin on it. Gravlin letting a tough angle shot go. Goes right through the crease. On it first there is Kramer. Kramer got it down low for Gravlin. Hops over to stick of Gravlin into the corner. Gravlin wins the puck back for Verbiage. Verbiage got it back for Gravlin. And here come the Wizards now. Back the other way they go. Down the right wing they go. Number 20. That's DeBlasi. Grayson DeBlasi. Run into there by Gravlin. The missile locates its first target. Behind the net it goes now. Hard around. Gravlin on it there. Gravlin changes direction. Sends it behind the net for Kramer. Kramer lost the handle on it. And on the forecheck there is Shantz. Shantz got it behind the net. Wizards looking to set up shop. Got it back out in front. Bouncing puck. And on it there, all the Seahawks. They chip it out to center. Chasing it down there is Connor Kellenbach. Kellenbach with the puck. Kellenbach stepping to the outside. Kellenbach with speed. Kellenbach chipping it in. And giving chase there is Kramer. Kramer behind the net. 13 and a half minutes left to go. Kramer sidesteps the rush there. Did a nice job to hold on to it. And here come the Seahawks back the other way now. Linekas. Linekas through the neutral zone. Got Vincenti with him. Lets the shot go wide of the net minus Cial. Big hit along the boards there by Shantz. Behind the net, the Seahawks go. Corralling the puck. Vincenti in front. Big shot. The rebound. They jab at it. And closing up shop is the goaltender, Michael Cial. So 13:09 remaining here. The game just nicely underway. 0-0 is the score. Still a fantastic opportunity for everybody at home to throw in $5 a man on the first goal and everybody in the arena. The concession stand is open, so if you win, you buy the first round of pretzels, I guess. I don't really sell beers here, much to my chagrin. Down the left wing they go now. Castile has a tough angle shot goal. That went off the clavicle of the goaltender. You might call it the collarbone at home. Martelone Castile on it. Castile chipping it behind the net. Castile still with it. He lost the handle on it. On it there is Wilcock. Wilcock got it back to the blue line. It was kept in there by Gursky. Gursky sends it down low. Tracking it down there is Castile. Castile playing forward here tonight. Normally a defenseman. Gursky stepping up at the blue line. Couldn't keep it in. Back to help out there was Fort. Chipping it along now, Lovataire. Lovataire down the left wing. Lovataire with speed, lowering the shoulder. Lovataire to the backhand. A big stop there by Cial. Lovataire tried to saucer it back to Harley. Harley couldn't connect. Back out to the blue line it goes now. Bouncing puck knocked down by Dunn. Dunn was over Unger, but I was underdone. Through the neutral zone now, Linekas. Linekas chips it ahead, but I think it's going to go too far for icing. Icing has occurred. With 12:05 left to go here in the opening stanza. 0-0 is the score. Who's winning? The Bears. So the last affair ended 9-8. This one, a little bit slower pace thus far. If you got the under in this one right now, you're feeling pretty good about yourself, but still a long way to go. If you got the over, you're like, all right, let's get things going here. As the Wizards line up to take the face-off deep in the Seahawks zone to the right of the netminder, Fields is waffle side. Fields, the sophomore, in between the pipes. And here for the Seahawks tonight. Back to the blue line it goes now, letting the shot go. Wide on the waffle side. On it in the corner there is Dylan Barrow. Got it back to the blue line. Seahawks trying to get it out. Can't do so. McGann couldn't get it out. Bouncing puck kept in by the Wizards. Here's a chance now. Rolling puck, sending it down low. Read beautifully there. Stick there. The Seahawks defenseman, that was Jack Kramer. Seahawks still can't get it out. Now they finally get it away to center. Here comes Fort. Fort sends it over for Harley. Harley down the left wing. Harley at the dot. Harley to the outside. Harley letting the shot go. The rebound. Getting to it. Lovater pushes it just wide. As it went right by the goal mouth and knocked down at the blue line by Kramer. Kramer backpedaling. Sends it across to Cunningham. Cunningham tried to go cross ice for Harley. Down the right wing they go now. Barrow. Barrow lost the handle on it. He lays the lumber into him there. And back the other way they come. Through the neutral zone. Sidestepping the D with speed. Lowering the shoulder is Kramer. Kramer letting the shot go right on the goal line. The goaltender closes up shop. And there'll be no further play. 10:55 left to go now in the opening stanza. The Seahawks applying pressure. The netminder standing tall there, Sial. Hope I'm pronouncing it right. Cihail? Sial? One of those letters might be silent. And there's a quick shot. They score! Luke Kramer, right off the face-off, buries the biscuit for the Seahawks. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Seahawks take a 1-0 lead. Well, I can't stress it enough. I've said it time and time and time again. The second most important part of hockey is face-offs. First most important, of course, is goaltending. Face-off, you win the face-off, you get possession. You win possession, you get shots. You get shots, you get goals. You get goals, you get wins. You get wins, you get championships. You get championships, you get parades, ladies and gentlemen. And it's got to be in that chronological order. And without the face-off, there's no parade. A face-off win, the shot by Kramer. The Seahawks take the lead. Now they jab at it down low. Verberidge knocks it out of midair. The Wizards get it out to center. Reading on it there was Gursky. Along the boards now for Linekas. Linekas slides it over for Gursky. Gursky in his own zone. Gursky sent it up for Kramer. Kramer chips it in. Gravelin gives chase into the corner against Wilcock. Wilcock turning. Got the puck out along the boards for Bryant. Bryant lost the handle on it. He sends it all the way down. Looks like it's going to be on net, though. So Fields makes the save. Fields left it for Gursky. Fields telling Gursky, don't pass it. Go the length with it. I want the assist. Vincenti sending it up along the boards. And track down there. Nice job by Williams to come over and take away the real estate. All the way into the corner it goes now. Hard around. Wolf of Vincente. Couldn't get it out as it's kept in at the blue line. The Wizards keeping the puck in, letting the shot go off the glove of Fields. Behind the net it goes now. On it quickly is Linekas. Linekas behind the net, lost the handle on it. Bouncing puck. Big stop there by Fields. And there'll be no further play. 9 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. No 1-0 is the score. Face-off won by the Wizards. Tried to get it down low. Back the other way now quickly. Castile. Castile with speed. Castile with the neutral zone. Castile inside out. At the dot. Pulls the trigger. He scores! Caden Castile picked up the puck in his own zone and took off. Looked like he was shot out of a rocket. Buries the biscuit there for Southeastern Connecticut. What a rush. All right, Castile. 2-0 now is your score. Oh, you got to like the burst of speed there. You are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Brought to us by our friends at Captain Scott's Lobster Dock, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't been to Captain Scott's in New London, then you are missing out. Captain Scott's Lobster Dock is the greatest seafood restaurant in the world. I love Captain Scott's. Bouncing pucks to the other side by Sial. And on the rebound there, jabbing at it. Getting to the cooker there was Castile. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go, and that one buzzed the tower. Vincenti was in the neighborhood. Behind the net it goes now. On it there is Halloran. Halloran sending it hard around. Vincenti. The best goal celebration you will ever see, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully he scores again tonight and we get to see it. It's the forward tuck. Absolutely hysterical. You got to love it. Knocking it down now, DeBlasi. DeBlasi down the right wing. DeBlasi on the back check. Fort lays the lumber into him there. And Preston Fort's having himself a good night. He played really good in the game before on defense, and now showing his wherewithal on offense. Is he playing defense again here? Oh, looks like he might be playing D again. Or was he just covering for his defenseman? Played real well last game on D. Back the other way now with speed. Kramer. Kramer through the neutral zone. Kramer pulls the trigger. A big stop there. Nice pad save there by Seahawks. On the right wing now, DeBlasi. DeBlasi hounded from behind by Kramer. DeBlasi protects the puck, sends it behind the net. 8 minutes, 5 seconds left to go now. The Wizards trying to get it back in front. Back to the blue line it goes. Walking up, pulling the trigger. That just missed on the waffle side. Bouncing puck. On it there. Poke checked away. Nice poke check by Kramer. Kramer back the other way now. Lost the handle on it. Knocked down now. He sends it in. All the way down it goes. It's sent all the way down. Looks like it's not going to make it for icing, no. 7.5 left to go here. In the opening stanza, 2-0. The Seahawks leading the Wizards. Chance in front, letting the shot go. That one up the leg of Linekas and into the corner. Fort lays the lumber into him there. Out along it goes now. Fort lost the handle on it, couldn't get it out. Kept in at the blue line, letting the shot go. Deflected, doesn't get to the goaltender. As the Seahawks knock it down. Away comes Harley. Harley. Always chopped at. As Harley tried to cut through there by Dunn. Picking up his Chance. Chance lost the handle on it. Over for Harley. Harley harnessing his inner Diego Maradona as he kicks it to himself, but a little bit too far there. Not too far ahead of him. Looked a little bit more like Megan Rapone there. With the bad kick. On it now. The Seahawks sending it up along the boards. Here comes Fort now. Fort protecting the puck. Trying to weave his way in. The outside he goes now. Bouncing puck. And at the blue line kept in. There by Gursky. On it now is Gravelin. Gravelin dancing. Gravelin with the drop pass. Picked off by the Wizards. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Linekas at the blue line. Linekas tried to keep it in there with the inner knee. Couldn't do so. Gravelin on the back check picks it up now. Gravelin trying to step to the outside. Ran out of real estate. As it's chipped in. Verberidge chopping at it there. And into the corner it goes now. On it there is Santa. Santa lost the handle on it. Seahawks get to it. Here's a chance now. Gravelin with the quick shot that just missed. And the chance in front goes right through the goal mouth. Pinching, winding, shooting. Goes wide on the waffle side and all the way back out to center. Here come the Wizards now with speed. Back the other way, DeBlasi. DeBlasi walking in, pulls the trigger. A big waffle save there by Fields. And Fields came out to challenge him. And chipped ahead now. Back the other way, Kramer. Kramer down the right wing. Kramer with the puck at the goal line. Kramer tried to hit the trail of Verberidge. Rolls out to center. And the Seahawks corral it there. Trying to chip it in there is Dilly. Dilly. Letting the shot go. In front, Fields covers up. And there'll be no further play. 5:27 left to go here in the opening stanza. Make sure you stay tuned in to the Solu Broadcasting Network. Is coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. The Norwich Hockey Club home opener, 8:15 puck drop. It's going to be a capacity crowd on hand as they take on the first place Broncos come to town. So a big game coming up next. If you have not gotten a chance to watch Norwich Hockey Club hockey, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. On the Solu Broadcasting Network, you will be pleased. A lot of fun. A lot of fun here tonight. A 2-on-1 back the other way. DeBlasi sliding it over to stick of Barrow. Barrow got it back in front. Nice job of back checking there by Williams. All along it goes now. Vincente kept in by the Wizards. Behind it goes around. On it there is Kramer. Kramer lost the handle on it. Not sent around now. Is Vincente waiting for it. Vincente corrals the puck. And gets it out to center. Beautiful tape-to-tape pass there, and away it comes. Back the other way now quickly. Castile with the move. Castile on it. Castile in the corner trying to get it in front. Leaning all over him there was number 17, Halloran. Halloran lost the handle on it. Back to the blue line for Kramer. Kramer pulls the trigger. A big stop there as Vincente was there for traffic. It's a nice stop there by Seahall. There's Vincente now. Vincente tracking the puck down in the corner. Wizards get to it and send it back out to center. Tracking it down is Kramer with 4:10 or 4:15 left to go here, I should say. There's tape-to-tape pass for Castile. Castile's in at the dot. Castile pulls the trigger on the waffle side. That one was going wide, but the goaltender made the save anyway. Schatz up ahead for Dilly. Dilly over the blue line. Dilly letting the shot go. That one was off a stick and out of play. So just under 4 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network, presented by Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. What a blessing, honor, and privilege it is to be here with you today. Under 4 minutes left to go, ladies and gentlemen. As the faceoff is won by the Wizards. Trying to send it down low. Fort ties his man up. Fort's really playing well. Doing a lot of little things that don't show up in the scorecard. On the sabermetrics or the cybermetrics or whatever math the kids are doing nowadays. But shows up in my scorecard. Here's Lovater. Lovater down the left wing. Sliding it across Fort at the back door. Tries to get it back in front. That one corrals around. Back to the blue line. Kept in. Nice play by Gursky to get there. Behind the net now, Lovater. Lovater trying to get the puck in front. He lost the handle on it. That one slides back out for the Wizards. The Wizards send it away to center. Linekas first on it. He tries to send it back in. That hit a body. The Seahawks recover. Here are the Seahawks now. Cross ice pass. Fort went back to get it. On the backhand, got it in. It's knocked down by Lovater. Bodies collide there. Out to the blue line it goes. Wizards on it there. Wizards trying to send it up. That one sent in. That hit a body. Now it goes off. Lovater doing battle. And away come the Seahawks now. Harley lets the shot go. Ford off and held on to. Still loose. The rebound. They score. Preston Fort got to the rebound. I thought it was covered up, to be honest with you. But Fort kept the play alive. Buries the biscuit there. And continues his real good night. And as the Seahawks take the lead, 3-0 now is your score. Nice job by Fort to get to the cooker. 2 minutes and 46 seconds left to go here. Seahawks leading this one 3-0. Here's Graveling. Lost the handle on it. Chance. Sending it in. All around it goes. On it there is McCann. McCann on the puck in the corner. McCann changes direction. Kramer waits on it. There's Kramer now. Kramer behind the net. Sends it all the way down. Looks like it might have enough on it for icing. Coming out to play it was the goaltender, but no, he decided not to, so there'll be no icing call here today. So 2:20 left to go here. In the opening stanza, 3-0, the Seahawks leading the affair. Face off deep. In the Seahawks zone, winding, shooting that one off a leg as Kramer came out there. That one smarted. Kramer may want to stop at Walmart on the way home for a frozen bag of peas. I'd gladly trade a black and blue, though, for a black shot any day. Is Kramer trying to cut in? That's Luke Kramer. And sending it back in. All the Wizards. De Blasi giving chase. On it now is Kramer behind the net. Kramer looking to send it hard around. Leading on it there. Was Graveling. Graveling got it out to Verbiage, but that one goes into the Seahawk bench. And there'll be no further play. 1:47 left to go here in the opening stanza. 3-0 is your score. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next on the Solu Broadcasting Network, the Norwich Hockey Club playing host the Bronco Hockey Club from Burrsville. A home opener for Norwich. They come in with a 6-2 record after their fantastic inaugural season last year. Season number 2. Home season. Right here on the Solu, right after this one at 8:15 puck drop. I cannot wait. It's going to be fantastic. I'm expecting a big crowd here tonight. Sea of red. 9 and then it goes now. 1:25 left to go. Here in the opening stanza, the Wizards with a little bit of pressure. As they try to get it out, do the Seahawks, they do. Kramer sends it up ahead for Castile, back for Kramer. Jack Kramer at the dot. Kramer sliding it across to the back door. There was Fort. A little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold there. On the pass across. Bodies collide. Oh, it's Vincente at the back door. I apologize, not Fort. I apologize. 17, not 12. Okay. So Lucas getting to the cooker. Behind the net it goes now. Vincente tracks it down to the blue line. He lays the lumber into him there. Sent flying for his efforts. And comes back out to center. He shakes it off, though. This is a tough young lad. Bounces out to center. 35 seconds left to go here as the Seahawks corral the puck. Try to get it up to Castile. That's knocked down at center ice. Sent back up by Kellenbach. Kellenbach for Shantz. Shantz back for Kellenbach. Kellenbach at the dot. Big hit there as Linekus came across lane to lumber into him. Behind the net it goes now. Dilly gets a little bit of revenge on Linekus. Good clean hit there as it's sent back out to center. 10 seconds left to go. Sent back in. It's an automatic offside. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever been to a one hockey tournament? Well, let me tell you something. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, that comes close to going through the experience of a one hockey tournament. They are the best. They got the music blaring everywhere you go. You think you're at a big party all weekend. They got a mascot running around, crayon and gifts for the kids, gifts for everybody. You get hats when you check in. You win the championship. You get to skate around with the one hockey cup. The banner, "We are the champions," is blaring. Champagne on the ice. There is nothing, and I mean nothing like a one hockey tournament. And ladies and gentlemen, as the buzzer sounds, they are coming to Connecticut this Veterans Day. They're going to be in Danbury. So if you have not registered for the tournament, divisions and ages of all, skill levels of all levels, boys and girls divisions in Danbury, go to onehockey.com. And if you can't make the one in November, we've got tournaments scheduled every month all over the globe. And I do mean all over the globe, in Prague, in Barcelona, Canada, even Albuquerque. Bugs Bunny should have made a left-hand turn. So go to onehockey.com and register your team today. You will not be disappointed. All right, the opening stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of one, the Seahawks 3, the Wizards 0. Be right back with the start of the second period. Don't you dare go anywhere. No, my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Let's all go to the lobby and have ourselves a snack. That's what the intermission used to mean to me. It means things differently. As time goes on, things change. But I remember going with my dad to the drive-in, a double feature. My dad would give me $5, say, get 2 popcorns, 2 sodas, some M&Ms, and I want my change. 6-year-old, I went to the concession stand all by myself and came back with that and probably some bubble gum in my pocket I didn't tell my dad about and gave him back 45 cents. And then we'd watch Superman 2 and The Empire Strikes Back. I remember going to a double feature, Superman 2 and Empire Strikes Back in that order. I'd already seen Empire, but I didn't tell my dad about the ending. And I'm not going to spoil it for you either. Just make sure you watch it to the end. But imagine going to a double feature, 8 years old, and Superman 2, Empire Strikes Back. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to do any better than that. I should have never went to the movies again. A big hit in the corner there as Fort tries to put his man in a figure 4 leg lock. Bob Backlund would be pleased. Letting the shot go deflected in front as Fort got a chunk of it. And put it right back through the crease. Bodies collide there. The Wizards come away with it. Fort tracks it down. Leaves it there for Harley. Harley run into there. Forearm shiver delivered by Dunn. Play allowed to continue. Really, the refs want to get the happy hour. Maybe play was not allowed to continue. The refs don't have anywhere to be. Maybe it was offside. The refs didn't have a choice in the matter. All right, 14:08 left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen. This period is brought to us by our friends at Paul Johnson Builder and General Contractor. Paul Johnson Builders been in business for over 30 years, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you more about Mr. Johnson in just a moment as we're back underway. 14 minutes left to go here. The second period just nicely underway. The Wizards doing battle here against the Seahawks. That's shipped down by Kramer. Kramer's got help. He's got Verberidge, and he's got Gravelin with him. Kramer letting the shot go. That was high on the glove side, kept in by McCann. Behind the net it goes now. 13:40 left to go here in the middle stanza. Sent all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing. Let's see if the ref waves it off or is it going to make it. So Paul Johnson builder and contractor, ladies and gentlemen. They have been around for over 30 years, and they work strictly on word of mouth. So imagine how good his work is. If all he does is do referrals from new homes to additions, kitchens, bathrooms, sidings, windows, door replacement, decks, interior, exterior trim. You have a basement you're looking to turn into a man cave to watch Sulu from. Give Paul a call. It's Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors at 203-481-8579. He does the very best work in the world. I love Paul. Great guy. Stand by his work. He's phenomenal. There's a chance in front. There's Gravelin. And flying back into the picture. Boy, Ryan's really flying out there. Playing so well. It's the best hockey I've ever seen him play in his life. Really stepping up at the new level. Looking like he belongs. Back to the blue line it goes now. Walking off the boards, letting the shot go. That gets through, and a big stop there by Seahawks. And there'll be no further play. 13 minutes, 5 seconds left to go here in the affair. In the second period, I apologize. Getting a little bit ahead of myself. I didn't step into a DeLorean and go 88 miles an hour now, did I? Dr. Emmett Brown. And Einstein, of course. Tiny. And the ref adjusting somebody's helmet there. Well, 3-0 is the score. Now's the face-off. It's deep in the Wizard zone. Puck bouncing around. Wizards send it back out to the blue line. Tracked down there by Linekas. Linekas makes a little push there from Dilly. Dilly and Linekas exchange pleasantries. A big hit. Neutral zone there. Looks like it sent Barrow flying. I caught the end of it. I didn't see it. Barrow looked like he ran into Gursky. Here's Vincenti now. Vincenti lost the handle on it. Back the other way now come the Wizards. Through the neutral zone they go, stepping to the outside. Offsides at the blue line. So 13 minutes, 5 seconds remaining here. In the second period, you're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network presented by Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, ladies and gentlemen. There is nothing in the world like Captain Scott's. It's fantastic. Right there in the marina in Shores Cove in New London, the breeze coming off the water, just the smell of the fish in the ocean. Oh, I love Captain Scott's. The food's delicious. The atmosphere is great. And you won't find nicer people on the planet, I promise you. Thank you to our friends at Captain Scott's. Bouncing puck now. On it there. All the Wizards sending it down low. That's knocked down by Linekas. Linekas with the puck on a string. Linekas kicking it to himself. Linekas sending it up ahead. Going to go for icing. So icing has occurred there, ladies and gentlemen. A break in the action gives us a chance to let you know about our friends at John Dufour Photography. Dufour. Go to johndufourphotography.com. If you got a big event coming up or a sporting event, a wedding or a bar mitzvah or a new baby, or some senior pictures, he's going to be doing our son Luke's senior picture coming up now. Go to John Dufour. Check out his portfolio. It is absolutely gorgeous. The man is the best in the world. His pictures of the full harvest blue moon the other night. Well, absolutely the most gorgeous pictures of the moon I saw that anybody had. Just incredible. There's a chance in front, letting the shot go. Goes right over the goal mouth there. So when you tell him Scotty sent you from Solu, you get 10% off. So go to John Dufour Photography. Linekas now, down the right wing. Linekas with speed. Protecting the puck, dancing. Linekas on the backhand. Lets the shot go. He scores! Austin Linekas wheeling and dealing. This is the score now, 4-0. What a rush there by Linekas. Quite the burst of speed there down the right wing. Protected the puck, cut back in. Let the backhand go. With 12:10 remaining in the second period, the Seahawks extend the lead 4-0. As it's picked up quickly now by Kramer. Kramer behind the net. Kramer up ahead for Fort. Fort off the boards. Won it up now for Harley. Harley's got Lovater with him. Harley lost the handle on it. Santa tried to get it out to center. Wizards knock it down. Knocked down by Lovater. Lovater trying to cut in. Didn't do so, and it's sent away to center. Tracking it down there is Kramer. Kramer lost the handle on it. Kramer tried to joust it out of the zone. Didn't get there, though. It's done. Knocked it down. Now it comes away to center. And that's picked up and sent back in. Onsides? No, the ref said offsides. Clearly, the ref does not have anywhere to go. Does not have a date tonight. A call like that. Saturday night. And when I was reffing back in the day in my 20s on a Saturday night, that's onsides. Well, the world has changed, ladies and gentlemen. It was probably offside, though. It was probably the right call, but still. I'd be like, I got to go. I got to get to Bennigan's. Happy hour's over at 10. Then I got to pay for every beer. No good. 2 for 1 until 10 o'clock. Let's go. Drop the puck. Like in my officiating days. Saturday night, no penalties, no offsides, no icing. Game on. It was like the Mites. We got through those games in an hour. The world frowns upon these things these days. Everybody's got to do everything by the book. We never had a book when I was young. When I was a young boy, we didn't have a book. We just did it however we wanted, and it was great. Now get off my lawn. Gravelin in the corner. These are for Verbiage. On it now, the Wizards. Wizards trying to get the puck out. Cross-ice pass. Beautiful pass, tape to tape, and away they come through the neutral zone with speed. Down the right wing they go, trying to step to the outside. Taken away by Kramer. Barrow follows the puck into the corner. On it there is Dilly. Dilly trying to get it in front. First on it there. Got it back to the blue line for Santa. Santa walking in. Santa pulling the trigger. A waffle save by Fields. It's Tyler's best save of the evening thus far. Hasn't been tested too much, but he's passed every test that he's taken. Big high hit there by Gravelin. He's going to be headed to the sin bin, I'm sure, as the puck rolls on Fields. Let's see if that's going to be a major here, as he got the elbow up. Let's see what the official says. Might just be elbowing or roughing. Gravelin heads over to the sin bin. I think it's just 2 minutes. See here, he's talking it over. Elbowing is the call. If somebody else hops in the box with him, then it's 2 and 10. And looks like that is the case as Verbiage is headed in there. Rhino's going to be in the box for a little while, for pretty much the remainder of the period, as he got a 2 and 10. Well, it's going to be a power play for the Wizards and a 10-minute misconduct to Gravelin for the hit to the head. So the face-off going to be deep in the Seahawks zone. So a chance here for the Wizards to close the gap here. They trail by 4-0. Almost said 3-0. Forgot the score for a moment. 4-0 is the score. The Wizards with a chance to tighten things up. Here on the power play. The power play is only for 90 seconds. That one got the extra 10. Now the Wizards go to work now. Back to the blue line it goes. Picked up there by DeBlasi. DeBlasi with the puck. DeBlasi behind the net. DeBlasi got it back to the blue line. Sending the puck over for Kellenbach. Kellenbach pulling the trigger. That one went off the leg there of Castile. Castile doing a little bit of the injured flamingo dance there for a second. That one smarted. Sent ahead now, shorthanded. Here's Fort. Oh, excuse me, Vincenti. That 7 keeps looking like a 2 to me. Got it up ahead for Castile. Lets the shot go. He scores! Castile buries the biscuit shorthanded. A gorgeous pass there by Vincenti as he got to the puck. Slid it across. Castile got over the blue line. Let the laser beam go. 5-0 is the score now as the Seahawks extend the lead, a shorthanded goal. So 9:44 left to go here in the second period. Seahawks will get 5-0 as the Wizards break up with it. Trying to step over the blue line, getting it back. In front, down the left wing it goes. On it there now is Shantz. Lost the handle on it. Castile. Castile with speed. Castile with the puck. Castile stepping to the outside. Vincenti getting right to the cooker. Castile couldn't pull it through. Halloran did a nice job to knock it loose. Back the other way now. The boys in blue. Over the blue line, shipping it in. Behind the net it goes now. Wizards on it there. Wizards trying to get it back in front. Loose in front. Pouncing on it like a puma is Fields. And there'll be no further play. Nice job there by Fields to jump on the puck and put an end to things. So 9 minutes, 5 seconds left to go here. As you see the crowd in red beginning to make their way into the arena here tonight. Expecting a big crowd here. The home opener for the Norwich Hockey Club coming up next. Right here exclusively on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Excited, excited, excited. And there's a chance now from the blue line. Fields got the flipper on that. It was deflected on the way in. It stopped there. Back the other way with speed is Kramer. Kramer over the blue line. Kramer pulling it to the outside. Kramer still with it. Kramer with the puck. Lets the shot go off the waffle. And sent back out to center ice as the penalty is over. Verbiage comes out of the box. He was in serving it for Gravelin. Sent in by Kramer. 8:40 left to go here in the second period. 5-0 is your score. As the Seahawks got it in front, deflected. Cutting to the cooker there was Williams. Away comes the Wizards now. That's Barrow. Barrow cutting back inside. Barrow with the puck. Barrow running to there as Kramer lays the lumber into him. Kramer had it lined up. Good hip check there by Kramer. And Williams picks it up. Williams got it up for Fort. Here comes back the other way now. Verberidge. Verberidge looking to push it straight ahead. Verberidge going north and south. Pulls the trigger. Big stop. Off the shoulder there of Seahawks. In the corner it goes now. Lost the handle on it. That ends up behind the net. Seahawks with it. Seahawks chip it away to center. That's knocked down by Linekas. The Wizards knock it down. Walking in, pulling the trigger off the leg. There of Gursky. In the corner, chasing it down, all the Wizards. Seahawks. That went off somebody on the bench there. Play allowed to continue. The Seahawks look to get it out. That one's read like a fine piece of literature as it's picked off at the blue line. Trying to walk in with it. Couldn't corral the puck there, though. It was done. It ends up in the corner. Wizards do a nice job keeping it in. His bodies collide there. Now it's sent out to center. And that's tracked down by Chaucer. Chaucer lost his footing there. Wizards get it in. Let's see if it's going to go for icing. So icing is the call there. So I want to remind everybody, you see a big goal you like tonight, a big hit, a big save, perhaps a big timeout called by the coaching staff. We have got the best editor in the world, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want, we are now making highlights for everybody as we get a goaltending change by the Wizards. Or perhaps you want the whole entire game put together in a highlight reel. We can do that too. We can put it to the music of your choice or any of the YouTube music's out there. The problem is if you put it to a song that you like, For Whom the Bell Tolls or something like that by Metallica, you put it on YouTube, YouTube will take it down because Napster bad. Lars and Metallica won that lawsuit so long ago. There's a chance in front now. So the algorithm will recognize it. AI will shut you down. Well, there's plenty of good free music out on YouTube, so we got a great editor, puts it with the graphics, puts the highlights together. You can email me or reach me on any of my social medias if you want any highlights put together. Please just reach out, and we are happy to do it. All right, down the left wing now they come, the Seahawks. At the dot. The puck now behind the goal, got it out in front. So the new goaltender now is Baker. Tristan Baker in between the pipes. Out to center it goes now. That's picked up there by Kramer. Kramer sends it up high. Vincenti gives chase now. Vincenti in on the forecheck. Lovatier following up. Ethan Lovatier into the corner. Vincenti in there to help out. Wizards send it up along the boards. Kept in by Kramer. Here's Lovatier now. Lovatier pulls the trigger. Vincenti at the back door chopping at it. That just failed to click. Lucas was looking for the tip there as he went to the cooker. You always got to get to the cooker, ladies and gentlemen. When you get a young boy or young girl out on the ice and they're like 2 years old, you take them over to the blue paint, you plop them down, and you tell them, this is the cooker right here. This is where you got to get to. When they're skating around with the seal, the dolphin, to help them skate like I still use out there. You take them, first place you take them is to the blue paint. You say, son or young lady, this is the cooker. Clearly, the Vincentes did that with Lucas when he was a young baby. Look at it paying off dividends now. Back door, that was a pass there from Linekas. You got to get to the cooker because that's where everything's happening. Can't eat if you don't get to the cooker. On it now, Verberidge. Verberidge down the right wing. Verberidge sidesteps the D, lets the shot go. He was looking to go top shelf there. Went over the crossbar, kept in at the blue line temporarily, and away come the Wizards now, 2-on-1. Down the right wing at the dot, walking in, pulling the trigger. That one went off the butt end of Fields. Tyler hasn't been too busy, but he looks very much in control, up and down, square to the shooter. I'm watching him when Seahawks have the puck behind the net. There's a quick shot now. Big stop there by Baker. Back to the blue line he goes now. Linekas letting the shot go. Baker to save the rebound. The backhand is a big stop by Baker. Seahawks get to it. The wraparound. Baker closes the door. Baker quite busy here as he stepped into the affair. Got into the goal about 5 minutes ago. Just looked good. Back to the blue line he goes now. Halloran trying to go cross ice. Like I said, I've been watching Tyler, though, and the Seahawks have the puck. He's always ready. He's always square. He's always following the puck, always moving. He's really coming along. Walking in, letting the shot go. Big stop as Verberidge let that go. Baker got a piece of it. Fort went flying by. Linekas did a nice job to close the wickets. Got it up for Preston Fort. Fort over the blue line, touching it to himself. Fort at the dot, walking in, pulls the trigger. Baker with the poke check. 4:45 left to go here in the second stanza. The Seahawks leading this 5-0. Continue to apply pressure. Side of the net. That's Harley. Harley trying to get it out in front. Couldn't do so. Behind the net now for Lovatier. Lovatier with it. Lovatier protecting the puck. They got it down low. And on it there. The Seahawks sending it across. Fort knocked it down. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Gursky. Good job by Gursky to track it down. Behind the net it goes now. On it there is Chauncey. Chauncey with the puck. Lost the handle on it. Back in front. Winding. Shooting. Couldn't pull the trigger. 2 for a quarter. Doesn't get away. And now back the other way now. Here come the Wizards out through the neutral zone. Doesn't get through. Gursky finished them off. And the puck never came in the zone. So offsides is the call with just under 4 minutes left to go here in the second period. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. Along here with my cameraman, producer, and director, Mr. Aiden Matter. We are live from the Rose Garden. And tomorrow morning, ladies and gentlemen, tune in for our first session of Mites and Mimosas, the best time of the week, 8 a.m. Get your mimosa ready, locks up your bagel, and tune in for some Mites hockey right here at the Rose Garden. We got a doubleheader. There'll be 2 games going on at the same time. So I'll be going back and forth calling both games. I get very dizzy, but I used to watch tennis as a young lad, so I'll be all right. Boris Becker, Yvonne Lendl, Bjorn Borg, John McEnroe, Jimmy Connors back in the day, to name a few. Martina Navratilova, Billie Jean King, Steffi Graf, Andre Agassi, Pete Sampras. I used to love tennis. I still do. I still enjoy tennis a lot. I love watching the U.S. Open. When I was a kid, man, I used to watch Wimbledon, breakfast in Wimbledon. Never missed it every year. Used to watch the U.S. Open. Used to love McEnroe and Connors. On the backhand now, trying to get it in front. There's Fort. Fort digging at it. Lost the handle on it. Big stop there as Baker got the flipper on that one. That's a nice point-blank save there by Baker. Tristan Baker, legend of the fall, making the save there. Bodies collide along the boards. Let's see here. The ref blew it dead. With 3:17 left to go here in the second stanza. Bad job by the scorekeeper. You got to stop that at 3:16. Stone Cold said so. Got to like Stone Cold, John Cena, and The Rock back in the WWE. Making appearances yet again. I know people don't like, what the WWE did, but clearly the new bosses made these guys offers they couldn't refuse, and now they're back. I'll say what you will. Having The Rock, John Cena, and Steve Austin back in business, that pleases the broadcaster. Behind the net now, trying to get it out in front. That was swiped away by Gursky. Getting to it is Castile. Castile backhands it out to center. So a power play now. As Harley's in the box for high sticking. Or the Wizards. Wheeling and dealing. That's poke checked away by Castile as the Wizards look to set things up. Wizards now Santa trying to send it across. Couldn't do so. And on it now is Kellenbach. Kellenbach got it out to center. Here come the Wizards now. Lost the handle on it. Nice job to get back on sides. Now lets the shot go. Wide on the waffle side. Letting the quick shot go. That one buzzes the tower. Hard around. It's knocked down by Santa. Santa let the shot go. Along the boards it goes now. Back to the blue line. A little bit of give and go. Into the corner. Chasing it down there is Gursky. Gursky's had a good game. Gursky high off the glass. Castile giving chase. Castile kicking it up. There's Castile now with 2-on-1. He's got help with Verberidge. The puck won't settle down. Castile with the backhanded kick. Got it back in front. Chipped it just over the crossbar. Oh, you got to like the hand-eye or hand-foot coordination there at Caden Castile as he kicked it. You're at the backhand of his foot there. I guess you can't have a backhand of your foot. I guess that's an oxymoron. I guess it'd be the back foot of your foot. Does that exist? Is there a back foot? I didn't really hear it called that much. There's Linekas now. Linekas turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. I think it's a back foot. I know he kicked it with his heel, but it was like, if it were with his hand, you would have said backhand. How come we don't say back foot? Well, it's a mystery wrapped up inside an enigma, ladies and gentlemen. We can't know everything. Sometimes you just got to go to bed not knowing the answer to things. So the power play comes to a close. The penalty coming up here to Ryan Dilly. Dilly, 2 minutes into the sin bin for tripping. You don't do that unless you're some sort of English pig or something with no brain. So 1:33 left to go. So a power play for the Seahawks now for the remainder of the period, all but 3 seconds. Unless they bury the biscuit here on the power play. Baker in between the pipes came in midway through the second period. He's been stellar. He's been tested. And he brought his number 2 pencil, and he's making his marks full and dark. This off one. Back to the blue line it goes now. Kramer sends it down low for Linekas. Oh, no, it's Kramer. Excuse me. That was Kramer to Kramer. I think Dustin Hoffman was in that. Not to Kramer. It's Kramer versus Kramer. On it now. McCann. McCann with the puck. McCann letting the shot go. Backhanded stab there. Looking like Jose Reyes at shortstop there. I think the maker of the New York baseball season's coming to an end. My goodness. I don't think there's ever been a more disappointing season in New York baseball history than this year. The Mets, going into the season, thought they were World Series contenders. There's a backhand stop there by Baker. But having 2 40-year-olds in a rotation for $80 million might not be the way to go. But I got to give Cohen credit. At least he adjusted midstream, said, no, this is not working. Usually successful people, if something's not working, they'll just, take their losses and move on. I'd love to see Shohei Ohtani come to town, I could tell you that. And the fact that I hear people say Steinbrenner won't spend the money on Ohtani, that just turns my stomach. You should never hear the Yankees say they won't spend the money on somebody. Ohtani, when he's healthy, when he's back as a pitcher, well, I don't think he's going to pitch next year. He's having the best season in the history of baseball. He's the greatest baseball player ever. Down the right wing, letting the shot go. I know a lot of Babe Ruth fans out there are shuddering right now. Shohei Ohtani is the greatest baseball player ever to walk the planet. No one has come close to what he's done. I hope he has a successful surgery and gets back on the mound and continues to hit 40 home runs. He's got to come to New York, though. Preferably the Mets. I'm a Met fan, but Uncle Steve, I'm sure, will be calling Shohei Ohtani's agent and saying, what do we got to do to get his name and get his face in Times Square? Put his name on that dotted line. Got to get Ohtani to New York. Don't think the Yankees are going to have the wherewithal to do it. All right, well, there's the buzzer. And the second stanza comes to a close. You score at the end of 2. The Seahawks 6. Seahawks 5, excuse me. Getting a little ahead of myself. I apologize. And the Wizards 0. Be right back with the third period. Don't you dare go anywhere. No mind. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The third and final stanza. About ready to get underway here from the Rose Garden. Seahawks in a commanding 3-0 lead here thus far. 5-0 lead in the third period. I tell you, the brain's just turning to mush now. Simon's turned to jelly. As Baker back in between the pipes as the Wizards break their huddle. So one more period left to go here. Seahawks looking to complete the sweep as the Seahawks, I don't know if this is the blue or the yellow team. I'm not even sure, to be honest with you. As the team before this, they won 9-8 over the Riverhawks. The Seahawks rendition here, up 5-0 in the third stanza. Now, it's not over. We live in the land of 28-3, so nothing's ever over. Looking good right now. Harley letting the shot go. So Gravelin back out there for his first shift since the penalty. Right back out there on right wing. So 14:53 left to go here, or 7 seconds in, depending upon your perspective and point of view at home. It's all about perspective and point of view, which is exactly what Obi-Wan was trying to explain to Luke, but Yoda had just passed away. It wasn't the time to go over that. Ladies and gentlemen, have you been watching Ahsoka? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Mr. Filoni, for making Star Wars again. Over the blue line now, a little bit of room, letting the shot go. Big glove, save the rebound, they score! Gravelin making his presence known after spending a lot of time in the sin bin. Comes out of the sin bin, gets to the cooker, and buries the biscuit on the rebound. 6-0 is the score. Gravelin continuing his hot start to the season. He buries the biscuit there. The shot by Harley. Rebound buried by Gravelin. He had time to stew in the sin bin and think about it. Came back out. Got the job done. Sometimes it's good to, sit around and reflect. Think about things. Take an assessment, a self-assessment test, He had time. Look things over. Came out and scored a goal. You gotta like that. 6-0 is the score now. Bouncing puck. Verberidge letting the shot go right off the butt end of Baker. Verberidge really got a lot of that. Here's Verberidge again letting the shot go. Baker fights up. Baker's a good goalie. And there it goes now. Look at the fans coming in with their own seats. You got to like that. Wonder if those are heated. Do those things come with a 6-pack? Those are fantastic. Are they heated? I like them. Where'd you get those? They're focused. You got to like that. The fans making their way in here, bringing their own chairs. It's a great job there. I love that. Here's Santa now. Santa over the blue line. Bouncing puck. So smart. Here's Verberidge with the puck now. Verberidge putting the brakes on there like Maverick as Jester went right by. Got it down low. Big stop in the feet of the goaltender. Back in front to Verberidge. Baker got the flipper on that. Baker's good. Behind the net it goes now. On it there. Back to the blue line it goes. Little bit of room. Winding. Shooting. Releasing the howitzer. And a can of corn there for the netminder, Tristan Baker. He stabs at it. He catches conventionally from my perspective. Of course, Rick DiPietro, Grant Fuhr, and the great Darren Pupal would disagree. All southpaws. And the face-off now, deep in the Wizards zone. Castile leans in to take it. And the Wizards win the draw. They clear it back out to center, knocked down by McCann. McCann sending it hard along. The ref says it came out. Well, once again, if I'm officiating on a Saturday night and it's 6-0, that's onside. But the world has changed, ladies and gentlemen. The world has changed. I'm just a grumpy old man now. I know it. My wife will tell you. She'll agree. But that's not true, though. I was grumpy way before I got old. The old part I had nothing to do with. Grumpy's a choice. But we telling you. 8 o'clock at night, that's onside. Walking in now, Castile backhand forehand. Fell off his stick. A nice job there by Bo Halloran to get back and knock it off his stick, though. I like the effort there. Your team's down by 6. It's late in the third period, and you're skating back like that to help your goaltender. That's called character, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good play there by 17 in blue. Chipped in. You can always tell what type of player you got. Not when the score is 3-3 with 5 minutes left to go, but what is he doing when it's 6-0? I'll tell you what. Me a bench full of guys like number 17 in blue and a goaltender. I'll look like Al Arbor behind the bench. Can't teach that kind of effort. Really like that. Doesn't matter what their score is. Doesn't matter what the situation. You play one way. Letting the shot go. That goes wide on the waffle side. And on it there is Santa. Back out to the blue line. Kept in nicely. Castile to himself. Castile with the move. Castile on the backhand. Down low. The rebound. Poke checked away there by Baker. Vincente knocking at the door on the backhand. That just failed to click. Seahawks really starting to buzz now as the Wizards get it back out to center. McGann tracks it down. McGann on it there. McGann lost it high. And out of play. $11 minutes, 47 seconds left to go here in the affair. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Presented by Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. $11:47 left to go here as the Wizards win the draw. Midgets in the corner. He's digging and mucking. He's met there by a couple of Wizards, right by the old Zamboni door. I love Zambonis. Back the other way now as Fort stay on sides he does. Trying to slide it over to Fort. Nice job of back checking. Getting it back is Harley. Baker made the stop. Behind the net now. Harley tried to do the Michigan goal, and that, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like it. I don't like the Michigan goal. I don't like when kids try to do it. Wheeling and dealing now. Walking in, looking to pull the trigger. Baker with the save. Played but not out. Gravelin for Harley. Harley dancing with the puck now. Harley still with it. Harley letting the shot go. That goes off of Fort. Fort had Gravelin right in front. Gravelin getting to the cooker. That pleases the broadcaster. Love to see the old guys that we know for years getting to the cooker. Here's a chance now. Harley protecting the puck. Baker staying with him. Look at Gravelin. Look at Fort getting to the cooker. That's what you got to do. You get in there and you do the work that needs to be done. Backhand pass in front. Fort scores! A beautiful feed by Gravelin, the no-look dish. And Fort buries the biscuit, his second of the evening. 7-0 is the score. Oh, that's a blue collar, lunch pail goal there as hard work pays off. With the boys in yellow. What a dish by Gravelin. The no-look. Looking like Magic Johnson out there. Oh, we may have to start calling him Magic Gravelin. He's due for another nickname. I haven't given him a nickname in like over a year. King of Clubs, the Missile. Perhaps now we'll see if it sticks. Magic Gravelin. I like it. It's got a nice ring to it. That's a trademark, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Nice poke check there by Vincenti. Just in case you know, it's a poor man's patent. I already said it. So I don't want to see you selling Magic Gravelin shirts in the parking lot next game. If you do, better give me a chunk of it. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at capitalism. 10:18 left to go, which you should never do. As the Seahawks on it there. Trying to get the puck out. Wizards with it. Trying to cut in front. Turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. Coming back and clearing house there was Vincenti. Job of back checking there by Lucas. Sent that to center. 10 minutes left to go here in the affair. There's Lovatier. Lovatier on the backhand, steered aside by Baker. 7-0, the Seahawks leading it. Wizards trying to get out of their own zone. Knocked down by Kramer. Kramer looking to pull the trigger. Kramer on it. Kramer gets it back. A laser beam there. Goes right by the waffle of the goaltender and into the corner. Can pinching in. Hard around and sent all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing. Icing is the call there. With 9.5 left to go in the affair. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Like I said, tomorrow morning, ladies and gentlemen, 8 a.m., mites and mimosas here on the Solu. Make sure you got your bagels locked up. You got your mimosas poured high and cold. It's Mites and Mimosas Sunday, my favorite time of the week. Steele, wheeling and dealing, letting the shot go. That one, I don't think Baker saw that one. Midgets putting the brakes on. Midgets, he's had a good day. Letting it down low to Kramer. Kramer's got Castile cutting to the cooker. Can't get there. Following it up, letting the shot go. There was Williams. Comes out to center ice. Quickly on it. There's the Blasi. Blasi hounded from behind. Sent in. Wizards on it there. Good quick outlet pass up for Santa. Santa. Real estate taken away very quickly there by Gursky. Gursky behind his own net with the puck now. Gursky hard around. Couldn't get it out as Dilly kept it in. Dilly now. Dilly. Drop pass at the blue line. That's turned over and back the other way now. Trying to navigate the waters there was Williams. Couldn't do so. Offsides is the call with 8 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. So tomorrow we got, what do we got? 6 games on the docket tomorrow. 2 Mites games at 8 a.m. Squirt, Pee Wee, Bantam follow. And then we're hustling up to Northford as Shoreline Sharks are going to be taking on the Hamden Dragons. Lady Hamden Dragons versus the Shoreline Sharks. Tomorrow, U14 national team battle. And chipped out to center it goes now. Here comes Castile. Castile with speed. Castile makes the move. Castile walking in on Baker, pulls the trigger. Baker with the waffle save. Baker, very compact. Makes a lot of saves, though. Doesn't take up a lot of the net. Doesn't matter how you do it. As long as they keep the puck out, letting the shot go through a screen. He's very tight. Doesn't come out too far. Keeps his arms and legs in. Gives you a lot to shoot at, but he's good. And there it goes now, hard around. Keeping the puck in there was Gursky. Sending it down low. Castile wins the battle. Castile at the goal line. Castile got it out in front. C-button one-timer that just missed. He's getting into the cooker was Williams. Sent all the way down. Santa giving chase against Kramer. A rolling puck there. Kramer lifts the stick and picks it off with 7.5 to go. There's Kramer now. Kramer sidesteps the hit as the Seahawks almost had too many paws on the ice, too many talons on the ice, I should say. The whole flock was changing. They avoided it. Now the Seahawks do have too many men on the ice. Yeah, there are 6 Seahawks out there for a long time. Still 6 Seahawks out there. Now there's 7. Now there's 6. Now there's 5. Now there's 6. 6 Seahawks still on the ice. See, now this is the kind of officiating I expect on a Saturday night. Sending it in. Seahawks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. They got things right. Figured it out. Hey, you can get away with it. Here's Santa now. Santa over the blue line. Lost the handle on it. As Fort came in to get a piece of him. Picking it up quickly, Linekas. Where's that Kramer? I apologize. Kramer with the puck. Kramer looking like a hot knife through butter. Kramer walking into the backhand. Big stop. Baker the rebound. Baker made the save on that. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Vincente. Nice job by Vincente to get to it. That one sent all the way down. And icing is the call with 6.5 minutes left to go here in the affair. Seahawks leading this one. A lot to a little. But the Wizards' effort has been there, though. I really want to tip my hat to these Wizards boys. They have not given up. The effort's there. Seahawks going to win the game, obviously, that's for sure. But the effort by the Wizards is admirable tonight. I like that. You win some, you lose some. A big hit there. That sent Harley flying. That was a big hit there by Dunn. Here's a quick shot now. Big stop by Fields and gets pushed just wide. As Fields got the waffle on that one, he spread wide to make that shot. Here they come again now. Wizards letting the shot go. That one wide on the waffle side as well. So Fields tested here. Just 6 minutes left to go here in the third stanza. His team leading it 7-0. That's all I got to say about that. And one goaltender to another, he knows. I would never. Never. No, never. You don't do that. That's breaking the goaltender code. At the goal line now, trying to get it back to the blue line. Kramer covering there. Gets back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Fields finds it through traffic. Right between the 3 and the 9, and he holds on. 5:34 left to go. Here in the affair. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone. To the left of Tyler Fields. That's his glove side. Five and a half left to go, and here come the Seahawks now. Lobatier. Nice pass for Verberidge. Verberidge on it there. Verberidge over the blue line. Verberidge at the dot. Verberidge pulling the trigger. Baker steered it into the corner. Good pad control there, too, by both of these goaltenders. You see Baker just steered into the corner. Point blank shot. They score! Verberidge got the puck down low. A beautiful pass in front there, and Verberidge buries the biscuit. For the Seahawks. They extend the lead now. 8-0 is the score. 5:13 left to go. Dancing now, Linekas. Linekas at the dot. Linekas pulling the trigger. Knocked aside there by Kellenbach. Punching in was Gravelin. Away they come now. De Blasi. De Blasi through the neutral zone. Leaves it. Little bit of room now at the dot. Pulling the trigger. That one goes high on the glove side. Back to the blue line lane. I'll tell you, Tyler's up and down. He goes down. He's right back up in one motion. He's worked hard on that. You look silky smooth in there. He really is going up and down a lot faster. I'm really loving what I'm seeing. Here's Linekas now. He's gonna have a great year for the Eagles. He is. Just a sophomore, too. Back the other way now. Poke checked away there by Kramer. Here come the Seahawks through the neutral zone. 4:25 to go. Burbridge knifing his way through. Burbridge putting the brakes on. Looked to go top shelf, but that one went over the top. It's knocked down by Dilly. Nice job there by Lovatier to get back and break it up. That goes behind the net. 4:10 left to go here in the affair as the Seahawks try to keep it in. They do. Linekas dancing. Linekas at the goal line. Linekas pulling the trigger. Baker held on there. Behind the net it goes now. Wizards lost the handle on it. And now they try to get it back in front. Bodies collide. On along for Santa. Santa with the puck. Cross ice pass. Over the stick of Dilly. And that's sent in. Knocked down by Kramer with 3:44 left. Kramer tape to tape there for Lovatier. Lovatier wheeling and dealing. Run into there. Taking the real estate away was Dunn. Dunn's had a couple of big hits tonight. That's a good clean hit, though, by Dunn. Cleared and kept in at the blue line there by Kellenbach. He lets the shot go. That one. And high over the glove. Vincente, cross ice pass. Does get out to center. There's Kellenbach knocked it down. There's Kellenbach now. Kellenbach steps to the outside. Kellenbach down the right wing. Kellenbach at the goal line. Went off the side of the net. He tried to go short side. All the way down it goes now. McCann. McCann getting to it at the dot. McCann chopped that there. A nice job there by Kellenbach to get back. Chopping at it looking like Paul Bunyan. Looking for the Blue Ox Babe. Into the corner it goes now. Vincente on it. Vincente off the boards. For Castile. Castile wins the puck. He gets it out to the neutral zone. Under 3 minutes to go now. As the Seahawks gain the blue line with speed. Walking in, pulling the trigger is Kramer. That just missed on the glove side. As Kramer came through. Now we see Kramer first one back. Gotta like that. Gotta like when the guy who takes the shot is the first guy back. Letting the shot go. Fields steers it into the corner. 2:20 left to go here. Behind the net it goes now. In the corner it goes. On it. On the Seahawks. Bouncing puck, trying to get it out. Couldn't corral it. And away comes the Seahawks now. Kramer. Kramer down the right wing. Kramer with speed. Kramer protecting the puck. Kramer poke checked away. A nice hustle play there by Chaucer to poke it away. But he has a chance for Castile down low. Lets the shot go. He scores. Caden Castile buries the biscuit there for the Seahawks. And may extend the lead. So 1:56 left to go here in the affair. The Seahawks bury the biscuit down low. As the crowd really starting to file in now. Bouncing puck at center ice as the ref drops it. On the stick of Kramer. Kramer up for Harley. That's knocked down. Picked up by Chaucer. Chaucer sends it up to center. Linekas. Linekas protecting the puck. Linekas cutting inside. Linekas left it for Harley. Harley trying to find it, getting it down low. That slides to Baker. Baker holds on. Lovatier trying to dig it loose. And Baker holds on. $1:30 left to go here in the affair. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. It's been a blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring you this game and all the games today. One more to go on the docket. We've been at the arena since 7 a.m., ladies and gentlemen. I feel good. I feel strong, ready to go. I feel like a marathon runner who can run another mile. Well, I've got to. I don't have another choice. I haven't crossed the finish line. Chipped ahead now, De Blasi over the blue line. Look at the effort by Preston Ford coming back into your screen to break it up. Oh, that really pleases the broadcaster. His second game of the night, too. You saw number 12 just dart into your screen and break that play up. A fantastic effort there all night long by number 12 in yellow. That's a really good hustle play there as he came out of nowhere to break that play up. Love to see that from that young lad. A minute 16 left to go here in the affair. The Wizards trying to get the puck down low. Bouncing puck. Seahawks trying to get it away to center. Kept in. And ends up behind the net. Dangerously came back out in front. Fields had to be alert there. It looked like it picked up speed after it hit the boards. All right, could just be wrong. I've been wrong before, ladies and gentlemen, about many and many things.
Let's go, boys!
1:05 left to go in the third period. Back to the blue line it goes now, letting the shot go. That one hit a body on the way in. As Kellenbach let it go. Chipped out to center, all the way down. Gravelin giving chase. Gravelin trying to get to it. It's got Kramer in front. Gravelin got it off the side of the net. Kramer knocks it down. Kramer got it back in front. Gravelin lurking. 45 seconds left to go here in the affair. As it's sent back out to center by the Wizards. Santa run into there by Vincente. Santa got to stick up on Lucas. Lucas shakes it off, though. And then chases after the puck. As the Wizards backpedal. 20 seconds left to go here. The Seahawks looking to get 2 points on home ice here tonight. Bouncing puck. And there it is again, ladies and gentlemen. No chance on God's green earth is that offsides if I'm officiating. Well, I think I made my point. 14 seconds left to go. A lot to a little. Saturday night, 8 o'clock. I'm not saying I'm right. Just saying things have changed. I guess that's what time does to things. Monadair Santa. Santa now, and that's going to do it. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. As the Seahawks head down to their goaltender. Now we can say the S word, a shutout for Tyler Fields. And when you get a shutout, ladies and gentlemen, then you know what that means. You're the Solu top dog of the affair. So congratulations to Tyler. A couple of big saves. And the Seahawks win this one here tonight. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be your broadcaster here tonight. For my cameraman, producer, and director, Miss Aiden Matter. You've been watching Seahawks hockey here on the Solu Broadcasting Network, presented by our friends at Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. And coming up next, the Norwich Hockey Club's home opener versus the Broncos Hockey Club. Thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest.